we go. Finally I'm live. Fuck. Daniel said stop going live. Daniel told me to stop going live.
Live on what?
I'm live on YouTube right now playing this horror game.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
How can I
Worry,
find
you can't
Mr.
miss him.
Thorpe?
Throgmorton tends to stand
Throgmorton. What a name.
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature, scion of a robust bloodline, a philanthropist, a scholar, and the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
Tell me about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel. Here's the key.
Sounds charming.
Don't
Sounds
judge a book
charming.
by its cover, Mr. Lee.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things.
My
at the
character looks like
hotel.
he's high.
Most locals go by foot, or by
Or he's
boat.
tired, I don't know.
I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
Well, that's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
Kind of man who finds you. Yeah, that doesn't sound creepy as fuck. Ottman City Port. Devil Reef Hotel. Okay. The man said, under the sea.
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one
Man
leaves
looks like
the
a gorilla.
port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
Again, I don't have to but I don't really feel like playing hard. At the same time, I don't know what I'll play.
I think you do want to play God. I'm looking right in your soul. I think you do.
I want to play like, I don't even know what game.
I'm looking right into your soul. I don't know how you're saying you don't want to play it. Like, I'm literally looking right at you.
If I may...
Why do you care?
Huh?
What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. That he even tried to bite him.
You don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
I thought I was going to be able to play the campaign for Halo.
Please forgive the question,
But it turns out you
but I've never met a man quite like you
Yeah.
before.
That's because no man measures up
Yeah.
to the Throgmorton lineage.
And I'm like,
Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain
I don't really
royal
even buy games
family,
anymore.
which has blessed
Man.
all our offspring with these
I just look at the free
exquisite
game category and all
features.
those games are...
I get it.
I've heard you're...
And not,
Can I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. Now, those filthy migrants occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from local fishermen. They stir
That wasn't
and
me.
agitate against us. The Throgmorton
It was the dog.
family.
She's right there.
We are the pillar of this community. Not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed.
Oh.
Simply speaking, they are
Speakable,
a
your
big
fault.
stinking pile of trouble.
She just looked at me.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What
Bro, how
makes
are you good
think
at finding
you
missing
can
people?
do it?
You're a private investigator
Oakmont is not exactly friendly to
in
new
a
arrivals.
bad,
Let's just say
Yeah.
I tend to see things that others miss.
the sinking
I know
city.
What have you got to lose? Sounds
You're an
like
undercover,
if there's every man you can
like,
Fair.
investigator,
You have a point.
and you go into this town and you try to figure out what happened to this town.
This is like a story
get.
mode.
Sorry, did you just say
Yeah,
Vera?
that's pretty much all it
What
is.
does that mean?
It
You
sounds
had better
interesting.
get used to the Oakmont
It really is.
dialect, outsider. That is,
But they
if you
talk
want
so
it.
much.
Is that
It
on
is a
Xbox as well, or is that
fascinating
just
plan.
PlayStation?
I don't know, you can look.
Means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
What?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Oh, I want to kill this guy. Dick.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
What? Ah, the fisherman's house right here. That's a big ass octopus.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
So the dog's mat looks better than the owner's bed. Oh, 2 shell casings.
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
Go upstairs in a minute. Fish look like it's been here a while.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis. We were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... okay. My head began to burst, and he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing, just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was at or starve.
Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Who is this Kay you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
Damn, what happened to this boy's
I can
head?
barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp. Choo choo. There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
Someone didn't try, someone did.
Glenna, Nehri, Glenna, Gebhal, Nugulina, Haftin.
East Castle. Oh. Putting these like blind bags and shit.
Oh, really?
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
What?
Take this, ape face. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Cinderella. Prince Charming. Why should be Prince Charming? Prince Charming. It's Prince Charming's castle.
Say Prince Charming's castle.
The background for the Princess Jewel in the opening. I don't like it's Prince Charming's. The throne room. And the animated movie Cinderella.
I've said everything I know.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer.
I
Keep your
gave
hands
you
where I can see
clear
them.
instructions, did I not?
Oh, so that's how you sprint. I was wondering.
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
My head. I still hear those voices.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Probably Jasmine or Aladdin. Why maybe Cinderella? I don't know. One of the two or something. There's Cinderella.
My head. I still hear those voices.
Reveal omens, guide your way. Follow them to find your new evidence.
How's your game going?
I don't know.
There was a fierce fight
I
here,
think I might be
but
confused
someone
with
tried to flee.
What are you supposed to do?
Oh, I found out what the fuck was going on, but I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing now.
You know, they didn't give you like they didn't give you an objective to do.
Gave me an objective, but I'm supposed to be looking for this, like, sign of where he went.
Shoot,
I'm not even getting that.
You're supposed to do what?
Oh, here we go.
There was a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee. Oh!
What?
The fuck was that?
What?
So the fisherman pursued
What the fuck
Albert,
that was?
even let off a few shots.
Spawned up behind me though.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Albert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Lewis, please just give me one more week. Oh, bloodstain, no. Oh! Well. That is something you don't want to wake into. I'll show you. Said I'll show you. So I walk in, I see blood on the floor. It's like, that's a lot of fucking blood. And then I had to kill that thing. I don't know what the fuck that is. I walk into here, and there he is.
What the fuck? Did he just hang himself?
Yep. Nope, he stabbed.
Huh?
It stabbed him.
He hung himself by stabbing himself and hooking himself on the dead, letting him bleed to death.
One fatal round through the forehead.
Oh, they shot him in the head before he died.
This was deliberate.
Oh, I see. Someone put him there.
They put him into a scarecrow mode.
They pretty much, well, I guess killed him. And then they put him in those meat hangers.
Lewis is a sure fisherman who probably killed Albert, left the suit of murder. Albert Thorne was shot in the head, impaled on hook, and then hidden, murdered, was delivered.
But yeah, they hung him on the meat hangers. Those kind of hangers are really useful. Hanging meat. Like, you know, like the butchery, the meat, what a place is called? Where you buy, like, fresh meat. I
found that fucking nasty ass. That's what it looks like.
What is that?
I don't know.
What is that?
Is that a vagina? I don't know.
Ew.
I don't want to know.
What the fuck that is?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Anything in here I need to know about? Oh. Lewis may be at the bar. Where's the bar? Gunpowder. Oh, there's an upstairs. Oh, we can't open that, okay. one question. Where's the bar? Well, I found it. Under the sea.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
I'll miss the Carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
Robert Throgmorton hired me to investigate his son's disappearance. I found the note about your debt to Lewis near his cold, dead body. And it looks like Lewis murdered Robert's kid. You want him to come here and ask instead of me?
What?
Don't what me. At best, you're harboring a criminal. At worst, you're an accessory to murder.
What? No. I ain't done nothing.
Tell that to Mr. Throgmorton.
No.
Yeah.
No. Throg. Lewis is upstairs.
Doesn't Zoe have it?
Here's the key.
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
What kind of... why do you... your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Hang on. So I stopped buying it. My sister was legitimately cuddling with my dad's mom.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
The things you did to Albert, don't...
I don't...
You mentioned... it.
Okay, there's the carpet.
And let me guess.
Right, those filthy apes.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
You think you're the first person to offer me a bribe?
Please, Mr. Reed.
Now, don't try my patience further, Mr. Flynn.
Bitch made. Lewis claims he wasn't himself and was affected by the same influence. Albert was shot in the back of the head and killed. He controls action and thus can't be blamed for Albert's death. I can try and cover for him, or else Robert Thornton will have his head. I mean, that guy killed his son. I have to give him up.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
I've tracked down your son's murderer.
Where? Who is he?
Just as I suspected, the Innsmouther Lewis is responsible for your son's murder. He's hiding at the local bar. Just ask the bartender. Seems like he had a bone to pick with your family, and took it out on Albert.
Oh, that scum won't be getting off easy. The whole city shall see what happens when you cross the Throgmortons. Justice, bittersweet as it is, shall be served. It's rare for a newcomer to make himself so useful. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton.
Wow.
I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Gay to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I'm looking into an outbreak.
I found
a geological expedition.
every.
Is your you meant
you
do the
since
Waterloo?
Oh,
You think
is it, Mr.
if that's all?
I'm when you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task, and of course, you've earned some compensation. I'll.
bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Sweet, I got a new gun.
What gun did you get?
A revolver. No, what the fuck? How much ammo do I got this for this motherfucker? 6 out of 12.